Welcome
All right,
back.
guys. Thank you for joining us again. Today we have a football themed episode for the Gin Tuesday show. Just a quick overview of what you're going to hear today. First, we're going to start off with our starts and sits for each NFL game this week, starting with the Thursday night game. So basically, we're just going to be talking about some fantasy players we're high on, some players we're low on, and then we'll be moving on to a record prediction for the Steelers 2025 season. So without further ado, say we'll kick it off with the first matchup of the year, the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Kyle, that was an incredible intro.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank
a lot
you.
of energy.
That
I
was
mean, I'm
professional.
excited. I'm excited for
That was
ball,
super
man.
professional.
It's right now when we're recording this, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday.
Hmm.
When you guys are seeing this, it should come out about an hour before the game. So, yeah, let's get right into Thursday night's matchup. I mean, defending champions, Eagles versus George Pickens' new team, the Cowboys. What are we thinking?
Cowgirls.
The Cowgirls.
Jerry's World.
You gotta
Mm.
love the Eagles in this game. You're gonna want to take the Eagles. However, I do believe I would take the over if I was a betting man, and I
The over
am.
is sitting at 48.5 right
I'm
now.
taking the over. I'm
Hmm.
smacking the shit out of that over.
It's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, it's gonna be a shootout, man. I mean, Dak Prescott, whenever he was last healthy, he had like the most touchdowns in the league or something like that.
Yeah, he's going
He's
to be throwing the
back.
ball a lot.
He's gonna be throwing the
It
shit
might
out of the
not
ball with
be
Pickens
going to the
now.
Cowboys every time, but I
Mm.
expect a pick or two tonight by him.
New weapon,
Ah,
George
I
Pickens.
mean, he hasn't played since what, like week 9 of last season? It's been a
it's
while.
been longer than that, I think.
Yeah, he missed the whole second half of the year last year for
And when
Dak.
old
So
Cooper Rush gets behind center, honestly, it's like nothing changes. Like, I don't know. Ben Donito too, Donato, what's his name?
Ben DiNucci.
Ben
What are we
Yeah,
talking
DiNucci.
yeah.
about that for?
I
There's
don't
no
know.
reason to
It
talk
just
about
doesn't
DiNucci.
seem like Dak matters. But anyways,
Eagles are
picks
gonna
for the
win.
game. Um, I'm high on probably we'll say Devontae Smith. I think he's a viable fantasy start.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys' number one corner, Diggs or Bland, will most likely be shadowing AJ Brown. And you've also got to keep honest with that run game.
I don't
They
know if
lost
Diggs
Micah
is healthy. Is
Parsons.
Diggs healthy? We were talking about this.
I'm not sure.
I don't
I'm
have the
taking
newest
Devontae
news.
Smith either way. Devontae
Yeah,
Smith is gonna have a touchdown.
I
I
think it'll be
money
business
on it.
as usual for AJ
Yes,
Brown.
Trayvon Diggs and Duron Bland were both healthy, so
Okay.
it is
Doesn't
going to be
matter.
they're going to be on Smith and Brown.
Well, here's my reasoning. Diggs more of a zone corner, he's lurking, he's looking for the pick. They'll have their man guy Bland on AJ Brown, freeing up Smith for some catches in the intermediate area of the field.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you got to think when they're going to be lurking to the side of wherever they think Saquon's going to be going.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably going to be their number one threat on
Because I
the.
gotta honor the Saquon receiving out of the
Yeah,
backfield. I think my
yeah,
pick for the game is Smith.
yeah. That's fair.
Good pick. Who would you sit?
Sits. I see that Cowboys running back room is just a complete
Sit.
question mark right now. So I don't think you could confidently start a Cowboys running back this week until we figure out like what they're gonna do.
I
Um,
agree.
I
I
maybe
think
Jaden Blue's the only one with any upside. I don't really think Javonte Williams is going to turn around. I don't think Miles Sanders is going to turn around and be like an RB2. I just don't see it.
I think your Cowboys receivers are locked for starts as
Yeah,
well.
I was gonna
CeeDee
go with
Lamb,
George Pickens as
Pickens.
my start, just because I think he's gonna be wide open a lot with I mean, I don't know who's gonna be playing man on him, probably Cooper DeJean. I don't know. We'll see. Quinyon Mitchell was probably gonna be on CeeDee Lamb though, if I had to put any money on it, a good bit of the game. I don't know how they're gonna be planning on doing that, but I would start George Pickens and sit any Cowboys running back along with.
Yeah, this game's pretty cut and dry. I think you go for Saquon, best fantasy player in the league, and your four receivers on either side. There's good corners on
I
both
like.
teams.
I mean, obviously, you've got Jalen Hurts, and if you have Jalen Hurts on your fantasy football team, you're gonna start him, obviously. But
Mhm.
I like starting Dak Prescott a lot. I think that if you have him, he's gonna be a very liable fantasy quarterback this year. Like
I drafted him far too
very
high in
viable
our two quarterback league yesterday.
in the super
So you
flex.
pretty much
Yeah.
got to start him.
Yeah, but that's a
I know
great.
I think I'm starting Bryce Young, to be
I
honest.
wouldn't
But
start him. I would not start Bryce Young over Dak Prescott.
We'll get to that in the Panthers game.
Yeah.
I
Let's
would
see here.
not.
All right,
So
what do
we'll
we got
push it
next? What do
forward.
we got next?
I believe it
The Friday
is
game is Chiefs Chargers
Chiefs Chargers.
in
Okay.
Brazil.
Which is sick. Okay.
I mean,
I
not
didn't
for the
even know that.
players.
That's
Like
the
they
first
hate
time
that
I've heard of it.
apparently. The players don't like going these international games because they're like they got to travel all this fucking
Dude,
distance
the
and then get ready to
security
play.
detail you would need at a Brazilian airport with two NFL
Yeah.
teams is
Oh, it's
insane.
You ever
yeah, it
seen
is
the like the
psychotic.
Smiling Friends where they go to Brazil on vacation?
They're gonna be waiting outside
That's a
the
good
airport to
good
like
episode.
steal from them. But
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know. The field apparently last year in the Brazil game was really bad, so I don't
Soccer
know.
pitch probably,
Yeah,
right?
they gotta make sure that the grass is good.
Yeah, I hope
So
fucking Mahomes gets like his
I
Achilles
don't know. I feel like
cancer
it's gonna
Mahomes, dude,
be
anymore.
Patrick Mahomes lost in a favela
Dude,
and
I
he gets
hope.
ransomed.
I can't
or at
stand
least
him.
like his wife or his brother. At least take one of them.
I'm just
They like wouldn't even capture his brother. They'd let him walk free because they don't want to deal with like storing this prisoner. Like he's just too annoying for them.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Nick Kelsey and his fucking and Taylor Swift too. That
Okay,
whole team
so
can rot,
I
but
think the Chargers are gonna
I
win.
I don't think so.
it's gonna be business as usual for the Chiefs. I think the
Yeah.
Chargers are just a roadblock for them. Like they're gonna go right through them.
Nah.
I would take the under in that game because
Yeah, I agree
I
with
don't
that.
think they're going to be used to those conditions in Brazil,
Hmm.
for one. They're going to be a little bit fucking jet lagged or whatever. But I think both defenses are kind of, or at least for the Chargers, their defense is kind of their strong suit. And the Chiefs are going to have some like question marks at receiver going into the season where you have like a Travis Kelce who's kind of aging, Xavier Worthy who's like, elite deep threat, but really got to see him do more
And he
in
also
some
has
of the
some off the
slots and
field
stuff.
issues. Am I wrong?
Um,
No,
That's
no.
no,
Rasheed
I think Rasheed
Rice.
Rice
And
Okay,
he got
okay.
suspended for 6 games.
So that
So they're
frees
gonna
up
be
Worthy
without
for
him
a
for a
lot of
little bit.
targets.
Yeah, and I guess Hollywood Brown is gonna be the wide receiver
both are
too.
both are viable deep threats, but just you need to see Kelsey in the short game for them
Yeah.
to like be
He needs to
worth a
have a
damn.
bounce back year for them to be a top AFC contender.
Kelsey
You
appears to
know,
be the best fantasy play for the Chiefs just at face value. Um,
I wouldn't say that.
what I forgot
could
about the
be
Chargers though?
Pacheco too.
Joey Bosa's on the Bills or something like that, isn't that right?
Yeah, he is, but
How
Chargers have
strange.
Khalil Mack, do
oh
they not?
yeah, they still
Yeah,
have Khalil
They have a
Mack, correct?
replacement.
I think I got Bud Dupree too.
Oh, but DeFree. He
I
had
don't
some
know.
good
I don't
years
know.
for us.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game as well. I'd probably start Lad McConkey. I think he's
Mm,
gonna get a good amount of volume.
he's
And then
definitely the best
I'd
receiver.
probably sit Keenan Allen like first game back with the Chargers. I don't know if he's gonna do too much.
I think you can safely start a Marion Hampton. Um, Goal line scorer. He's a big back.
Big
Even if
back.
he's a rookie, I mean, they've pretty much made it clear that he's going to be the guy toting the rock 3 downs.
Now, if I didn't have Patrick Mahomes in our fantasy league, this is probably the least interesting game to me of the whole weekend.
Hmm.
I hate like I get it, it's the Chiefs and stuff, but like I don't know. I don't know. It'll be fun to watch football.
Yeah, I'm
It'll
excited
be
to
fun
watch
to
some
watch
ball for
football.
sure. Yeah,
Yep.
who
I
do
just
you
don't give
think?
a shit about the Chiefs,
Anybody
man.
on the
I
Chiefs?
couldn't give a shit
Anybody
less
on the
about the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
right now you'd start like week 1? Worthy
Pacheco is
maybe?
a shaky start. It's
That's
You
like
already
he
a
said
could.
Kelsey.
You'd be a
He
good
could.
flex.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You'd be like a viable flex. I think I would probably start from the Chiefs, Xavier Worthy, I
Yeah.
think, probably like as a flex.
All right.
I think he could be, something, I guess.
He's
I don't
projected
love
like a
that.
hefty number. I just saw. I don't know the exact number, but
Probably like 14 points
mhm.
projected.
I don't know, maybe 12, but yeah. All right, we can move on after that. Let's go over to the Cardinals Saints.
Oh,
Yeez.
talk about giving a
Talk
fuck.
about a shitter.
Dude, can
Talk
we
about a sit 'em. Talk about a sit 'em all, except Alvin Kamara. Play Alvin Kamara.
I'd start
Yeah,
James Conner.
really deep
I
leagues.
don't
You
love
could
James
you
Conner
could
this year. I think
do
Trey
that
Benson's
Racy
gonna
Rice
eventually take
flex
his job.
because
Yeah,
like
Rasheed.
he's viable to catch like a 60-yard bomb touchdown. That's
Who?
like it. Oh sorry, Rashid Shaheed.
Oh yeah, yeah,
His
yeah.
I
name
fuck with
But
escaped
him.
they
me.
just have no
Yeah.
quarterback. That's the thing.
Mm.
So I don't know. I wouldn't
Spencer
start him.
Rattler.
Maybe in like a
Ugh.
14-man league or like a guillotine league or something, but that's really it. Cardinals, I don't really like anybody except McBride, I guess. McBride's probably the best option on that team.
A
I
lot of
wouldn't
buzz
play
about
Connor. I
Marvin
wouldn't
Harrison,
play
but
This is a
eh.
prove it
Marvin
year for
Harrison.
Kyler Murray.
hmm It's
Yeah,
like you
Because
got
this
all the tools
it's
defense,
like
now.
his third one. He really hasn't proved
he
anything.
was
He's just
so
still
good his
there.
first 2 years.
Dude, the thing
He was
is, we got
so
a
For
new
good.
like
Call
half,
of
he
Duty
puts
coming
like
out. He's
5 games
gonna.
together of really good football every year, and then it's
That's
just
true.
not enough. It's
Then he
just not
starts playing
enough.
Call of Duty.
I don't
hmm
know. He's something. He just doesn't do great the whole season. All right, we could move on from that
I
one.
like Trey
Alvin
McBride
Kamara.
too. Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
McBride, I'd say another maybe under game, but they're both defenses are really bad, so I would probably stay away from that at like 43. I would just
I'd
take the
take
McBride is my
Cardinals.
Cardinals
sleeper pick
spread.
for
I'd
Yeah.
tight
take
end one.
Cardinals. Yeah. All right, Dolphins, Colts. I think the Dolphins are going to win, even though the Colts are favored, which really doesn't make any sense to
Give
me.
me
I
the
think the Colts are
Colts.
going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
I think the
Mm,
Dolphins are going to be sneaky ass.
I think the Colts aren't even sneaky ass. They're starting Daniel Jones, and I just think they stink. Their
But
defense isn't very good, and their O line isn't very good besides
their
two
O line
guys.
is
So
good. If anything, you got to give the Colts their O line.
Quentin
Their O line's
Quentin
pretty
Nelson, that's
decent.
it. I don't know anyone else.
I don't know any O line on any
Exact.
team, to be
I mean,
fair,
I
because I
do. I
don't
know a few.
study.
except our line. I can name them all.
Oh, I know
Psych.
our
I
O line
have
like the
no
back of
idea.
our hand,
I
but
think Mason Cole's like
I'm
Sleepy
not
messing
like
boy.
around.
No.
I don't know. I'm not studying O lines. I just know they have a
Trey
good O
Essex,
line.
Max Starks. Okay.
Fantasy picks.
Yeah,
Start him.
I don't know. I'd probably start uh Tyler Warren.
Devon A. Chain gonna be a beast, and
Mhm.
Tyler
Tyler
Warren.
Warren.
He's a lock
Tyler
for a
Warren.
start. If
A-Chain, if
A-Chain
he's
plays,
healthy, yeah, if he's healthy, he's a play.
He's
I would
definitely playing.
probably not start Tyreek Hill. If you have him, you kind of have to, but like he's not someone I'm high on. I would definitely not start like Michael Pittman. That's a bench for sure.
any Colts receiver,
Yeah,
steer clear
Colts
from,
receivers
in my
week one,
opinion.
just let it shake out for a little bit if you have any of those guys.
Yeah, I'm waiting because I have Josh Downs in a league, and I really like Josh Downs. He had some big games last year, but I'm just waiting to see how the quarterback situation kind of plays out.
The problem with that receiver room is you have Pittman, you have Downs, and then you have Mitchell and Pierce kind of just like leeching targets off those two.
Yeah.
Like they're all fairly good players in their own right, but they don't really have like a pecking order for their
Yeah.
receivers.
I think
So
Josh
I'm
Downs
not
is the
trusting them.
I think they
definitive
should
slot
trade Alec
guy.
Pierce to the Steelers.
I think I'd take
Yeah.
any one of those four guys.
I agree with that statement. I'm gonna take the Dolphins to cover the +2. I mean, they're not favored. I'd take them to
Give
win
me
outright.
the give me the Colts. I like the Colts. I like
We'll
Jonathan
split
Taylor. I think
decision.
Jonathan Taylor's been a beast of a running back.
He is also someone you probably should start. I mean, you have to
You
start
have to
Jonathan
start
If
Taylor.
you
Jonathan Taylor,
drafted him, you're
yeah,
gonna
because he's
Tyler
gonna.
Warren good.
I just think because Daniel Jones is so bad that they're gonna like scheme to give Jonathan Taylor the
But
ball a
the
lot.
thing with Daniel Jones is this. So
He
last year
doesn't
with
have
Malik
Malik Neighbors
Neighbors,
anymore though.
he'd slam the ball to him no matter
He
what. So
doesn't
I think
have
he's
him
going to do
anymore
the
though.
same thing to Tyler Warren, where he's just going to throw him the ball probably like eight,
We'll
nine
see.
times a game,
We'll see.
and then he'll
I
hit his
think
other guys.
Jones deserves enough credit for getting the ball to Malik Neighbors 14 times a game. That's like
Right.
he did that right. I don't know.
I I don't know. I think
Didn't win
Daniel
them
Jones might
anything.
have a Sam Darnold year, you know.
Oh,
That
that's a bold
resurgence.
prediction. I completely disagree. I think he's garbage.
Dan
Um,
Dimes.
all right,
Watch out for Danny Dimes. I like the Colts. They'll
Kyle, what do
fuck
you
us up.
think?
Um, A Chain, obvious start. Taylor, those are two good running backs you need to start. Um, Probably put all those Colts receivers on your bench. Hill, I'm not as high on Hill and Waddle, but I think they're both either flexes or YR2s. This game is pretty simple. You just start the big names. Yeah,
And who do you think's gonna take it?
I'm going Colts. I don't really have much faith in the Dolphins. They're just like a flashy team that never really gets it done when it counts, and
Well,
I don't
Tua
expect that to change.
Tua's one brain injury away
Yeah, but
from
it
like
doesn't count right now. It's a game one. It's week one against the Colts.
Oh, this is NFL. Every game counts. It's your record.
I don't know. I
nothing
just don't believe
counts.
in Danny Dimes at all. I just really think he's terrible.
I do.
I do.
I think
I
I
low
think
key do.
Tua is a
I
lot better than him.
Tua's a fucking smack in the head away from being
Doesn't
like
matter. He's
a
still
like a
much
like a
better than
road
Daniel
sign
Jones, and
turner,
it's not
where they just feel
close.
like he's gonna be like a like traffic control.
You're not wrong.
He's
He'll
the
be
one
right there with,
injury
Laggard
away.
yeah,
Tua.
Yeah, he's
him
gonna
and
be a
Chris Olave are
flagger,
going to be
man.
right there together, bro. All
Yeah.
right, Raiders Patriots.
Yeesh. All
Give
right.
me the
I
Raiders. I
think
don't
that's
give
going
Yeah.
to
a
be a pretty
shit.
good
Give me the
game.
damn
I
Raiders. Give
think
me
that's going to be
Geno
a good
Smith,
game.
Pete Carroll.
I think that's going to be a close game.
Your
Geno Raiders.
starts on the Raiders side of the ball are Genty, Bowers.
Dante Thornton Jr.
Myers.
Dante Thornton Jr. maybe.
We haven't seen much from him. Is he a rookie?
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, it's too early to tell for me.
but he's big and he's fast in Madden, and yeah, that's probably good.
Well, I
Look,
mean,
I like what the Patriots have going on with Mike Vrabel back there, coach.
Demario Douglas, is sneaky in a deep league. I would start him, but he's a good bench pickup. I think Kyle Williams also for the Patriots. He was the third round pick. I think he'll eventually be good this year, but probably not to week one.
be
I'd
that
probably
as it
just
may,
start.
I am not starting a Patriots wide receiver with any
No.
confidence.
I mean, I
No,
would start Travion Henderson week one. I am in one league, so I'd
that's
do
fair.
that, and then I'd probably
Against the Raiders, that might be the only team that you want to start
I don't
against
know. I might.
because they have like no risk. They have no cornerbacks. They
Yeah,
have like Eric Stokes.
I'd probably bench Diggs week one to be honest, just because I don't know how involved he's going to be coming off an injury.
I don't know because Eric Stokes kind of bad.
Oh, dude, I forget about Diggs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'd
no,
say I'd
okay.
probably bench him week one just because he's
Yeah.
coming off that ACL or Achilles, whichever one he had, and I don't know how much he's going to be involved in the game one, so he hasn't
If
practiced a
you're
ton.
hurting for tight ends, I guess Hunter Henry. I wouldn't advise it, but he could
Yeah,
probably be your tight end this week. Yeah,
yeah.
if that corner thing checks out.
I mean, Brock Bowers obviously is a start.
I think all the fun fantasy
I
starts
think
are on the
Jacoby
Raiders.
Myers is a start now because Amari Cooper just retired 10 minutes ago. So,
Jacoby Myers is a beast.
yeah, and then they're not going to trade him
PPR
now that
god.
Amari Cooper retired. So, I think you got to start him.
I gotta
Yeah, that'd be
stand
a
by
good flex
Myers.
pick.
He's my sleeper
I
pick.
don't know. I think the Patriots have a much better defense, so I think I'd take them to win the game.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Henderson, Genty,
It's
Bowers,
a two and a
Myers.
half
That's
point
like your
spread, so
four.
it's kind of a pick 'em with the Patriots being at home. I'd take the Patriots to cover 2.5. I think they do win by a field goal.
Mhm.
Go Raiders. I'm picking the Raiders. I just think that Geno
I just
Smith
don't want
and
to see
Pete
New England
Carroll
win.
are just something special.
And dude, you got Genty is the most exciting running back prospect that we've seen in the past 5 years, probably. Like,
D-
yeah,
Yeah. And Geno Smith loves
airing
throwing the
that thing
ball.
out. Yeah, he
I
loves
mean,
going deep.
he loves throwing the ball. I like I don't know what the Patriots secondary is looking like. They got Christian Gonzalez, I guess, who will cover Jacoby Myers. So Brock Bowers is going to be just he's going to have a great game.
Just eating up targets in that middle area of the field.
Exactly. And you got Genty, obviously.
All right,
I don't
I
know. I don't know.
I don't know how Cade's been going through this order because until this game, we were in the same. What I googled, my next game to talk about was going to be Steelers Jets,
Yeah.
uh, which is going to be a Steeler win actually. If
You
all
think
the
so?
points just lead me to thinking a Steeler win.
Apparently it's supposed to rain. Here's my thinking with the Steelers. This is my new philosophy with the Steelers. Because obviously it all comes down to how our O line plays because we're very young. But we need to be able to run the ball like
Oh,
20 to
are we
30
going into
times
the
a game.
Steelers Jets right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the next game I had up. Um, and we should do our best to keep this brief. I don't
Honestly,
know if
let's
it's going to go
keep it a
that
little
way.
brief and like I mean, Aaron, I understand like you can like give your take, but like just
Oh
for
no,
like
I
betting
wasn't
predictions, let's
accusing
try
you.
to keep it non-biased for the betting stuff.
Okay,
It's
I
going to be
already just said
biased.
that I think it was a Steeler win without even thinking
It's
about
going to be
it.
biased. But we need to be able to run the ball. I think
No,
our O line has to create holes for Warren and
won't
for
happen.
Kenneth Gainwell and fucking Caleb Johnson. But we need to be able to run the ball like 20 times a
Hmm.
game, like 20 to 25 times a game. We need to be fucking not relying on Aaron Rodgers' arm or to get it done with anything else.
Give
And
it
I
that
think
smash mouth approach.
we just gotta be able to run the shit out of the ball. And I just don't know if we're gonna be able to.
I agree with that statement. I don't know if we're going to be able to either with this O-line and with Caleb Johnson and Warren Broom. And they
On
have a
a
lot of
real
faith
note,
in Connor Hayward being a fullback, which he just isn't even that. So I don't know. I don't know.
I
It's a big question mark. I think that if the
I
run
might.
game works, we'll win. If it doesn't, we're gonna lose.
Well, and Cam Hayward was talking about Connor Hayward, and that like, I might crash out over that. Like I'm not going to, but
Oh, he was like, y'all gotta respect my brother. We're like, well, let's
Nobody
see him do
cares.
something important,
hey
We
dude.
don't
man,
even
this isn't
respect you right
keeping up
now.
with the Haywards.
We
This
don't
is
even
the
respect
fucking
you right now.
NFL. All right, you don't give a fuck.
Dude, you know what happened to Shiloh
Sucks.
Sanders? He got freaking cut because he punched a guy, and he's just in there because of the brother card. So I mean, freaking Cam Hayward, man.
I don't know.
Ah.
He's pissing
Um,
me off. He needs to
yeah,
play
a lot of drama from Cam, and from a
recently.
vet, you don't expect it.
You
Kind of
don't
let
want
me
it.
down.
Kind of being gay. I don't know.
I'm done with him. I
From
don't
a
care.
fantasy
I
look,
simply don't
I
care.
don't think
He's not
any
gonna produce
Steeler
enough
players are
for this
viable.
drama bullshit.
Start start Steelers defense.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
That's your
Because
pick.
Fields will probably throw a pick at least once.
Sit
Caleb Johnson.
Caleb Johnson, obviously, or
Sit any receiver that on the Steelers that isn't DK
just
Metcalf.
for this
But you
week,
probably
I
don't have
might
them
even
rostered.
sit
You
just for
DK
probably
this
don't
week,
have them
Metcalf.
rostered.
just for this week,
Yeah,
I would sit Justin Fields.
I
Hmm.
wouldn't start
I
DK
think he
Metcalf to
might
be
be a
honest.
lot, like
There you
an
go.
honest. He might be an honest quarterback later in the year, Justin Fields. But like, I don't know. I just think we do such a good job of containing rushing
Plus,
QBs.
we were in practice with him all year. We know what he's gonna do for the most part.
I
You
mean, we've
know.
kept Lamar Jackson for the most part under his like under the thumb.
That's so true.
So like, I just don't think that like a rushing quarterback is like a big worry to us.
The Steeler defense shuts down the flats like more efficiently than any defensive team in the whole league. It's just a fact.
Exactly. And
We
Justin
don't let those
Fields,
guys get outside of the pocket.
and that's his whole game is like he does like his first read or his second read, and then he takes off once there's nothing.
Yeah.
So like I think our D line is gonna swarm him.
Peyton Wilson's gonna have a busy day, I think.
So
What
Justin Fields is a fantasy stash.
I
I wouldn't start
We're
him.
favored, right?
yeah, we're favored minus 2.5.
I'd probably take New York plus 2.5.
Hmm.
No shot.
Where's your faith?
I'm
I
taking
mean,
minus 2.5
you
for
gotta
the
go into the
Steelers.
season with a little faith. Dude, we could be playing the Chiefs and I'd be like, yeah, Steelers might have that. I don't know.
Well, not even
I
that.
don't
I
know.
just don't think that the Jets are really
I
that
don't
good.
think that we're
They're
gonna
not
score more than
scary.
14 points.
I
And
think
if
their
our
defense
defense
is
holds
nice.
them to less than 14 points, then we'll probably win. But I don't think we're gonna score very.
Steelers,
Okay.
good. Jets, gay. Next game.
I like it.
Can't argue. All right. Giants Commanders.
Hmm. Jaden Daniels, start.
Commanders, good. Giants, gay.
Russ, bad.
No, actually, I think that game's going to be pretty good
Yeah, it's gonna be a
because
shootout, dude. Bad defenses, in
no
Bad.
my
good
eyes.
defense on the Giants. Good defense. They just got fucking Abdul Carter, right?
And they
They
have
did.
Kevon Thibodeau.
They did
They got
draft Abdul
they got
Carter. And they have
Thibodeau, they got Brian
Brian
Burns,
Burns.
and they got sexy Dexter Lawrence.
Dude, they got some dogs on
Oh,
that
they
D
got a
line.
dog of a D line, and then
Okay, fair enough.
so their secondary pretty poop. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
They're like, who is James Bradbury? Does he even exist? Was he on the
Ooh,
Giants at
James
any time?
Bradbury. Yeah,
There's
he
a
was.
Yeah.
He was. James Bradbury.
Yeah, their secondary is not very good. I don't
Who
know.
else do they have?
They had Jabril Peppers
they
once upon
cut
a
Jabril
time.
Peppers. They
Uh,
just
No,
cut
they
him like last week.
Jabril Peppers was on the
Or Patriots.
Patriots.
Pats.
Patriots.
Pats.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know who they have at safety or in corner, to be
No clue. It
I'll keep it a
sucks.
buck.
Yeah.
I ain't starting Debo Samuel.
I ain't starting
Austin
Tracy.
Eckler gonna live on the bench.
I
Tyron
ain't
I
starting
am
Tracy.
Tracy.
starting. I'm
I ain't
starting
starting
Austin
Scatabo
Eckler.
either.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Well, the
I would
receiving
in
upside's there
flex.
for Eckler.
Terry and Jaden Daniels are the only starts in that game, in my opinion.
And then you got
No,
Malik
Malik
Neighbors.
Neighbors, yeah, Malik Neighbors. But other than that, I'd stay away from everybody else. And I think that the Commanders, I don't know if they cover 6.5, but they're gonna win.
Yeah, they'll cover
Wandale
6.5.
Robinson could be a good stash though. If you have him on your bench, that's not
Yeah,
a bad thing.
Not with Russ.
I think that's
Not
a
with
good
Russ.
pick.
Maybe if Jabuins or Dart come in, then yes, but
Yeah,
not with Russ.
but
Russ doesn't give
not
two
good.
receivers enough fantasy output. He can't do that anymore.
Yeah, history has shown that. But I mean, I still think
But he's got
Wandale.
a killer moonball, man.
Hmm.
He's gonna moonball it right over Sanistral's hand, right into Wandale Robinson's breadbasket.
And that's our
Wandale
predictions
Robinson's
for
like
the Gin
5'8".
Tuesday
That's
show.
not gonna happen.
Height don't matter.
Dude,
Steve
that
Smith,
doesn't
man.
matter.
Yeah, because
It's
Calvin
gonna be
Austin
in the
did really
fucking
well
juice
last year.
box.
Dude, I just want to say a freaking Qui-Gon Jinn action figure just like is on my desk. It's been this way for years. I,
That's
I
the
don't
Gin
I wasn't
Tuesday
even an
show.
action figure kid and I just
Yeah,
have it.
that's just gin. Yeah. All right. Panthers,
That
Jaguars.
rocks.
It does.
Brian
Um,
Thomas Jr. is goaded.
he's your
I think
best
Tet.
fantasy
I think
pick.
Tet is a good play. I would start Tet.
I'd start Chuba Hubbard, dude. He's gonna go
Definitely.
off against the Jaguars
Definitely
shithouse
Chuba Hubbard
defense.
as
Dude,
well.
they haven't been able to stop a running back for 3 freaking years. It
Exactly.
just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. I would probably bench Travis Hunter. I'd probably bench any running back for the Jags as well.
Is that a 1 o'clock game? Just out of
Yep.
curiosity.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, great, because I have Chuba and BTJ on the same team in my other league. I'm gonna totally watch that game.
Mhm.
That's
Chuba's
gonna be
gonna go
great for
for
me.
80 yards rushing and a touchdown.
That's a
Book
good
it.
prediction. I think Brian Thomas will have like 70 receiving on 5 catches and a touchdown.
I'm not entirely bought in on Travis Hunter yet. I need
Me
to see it,
neither. I
man.
need to see it in the pros.
He's good. I like him as a receiver.
Bryce
I
He's
Young,
think
I think he'll be.
Colorado.
I think Bryce Young is going to outplay Trevor Lawrence. I think the Panthers win this game.
I think this
Trevor
is a
Lawrence on
Trevor
the way
Lawrence
out.
prove it, yo.
Mm.
Yo. Year.
Yeah. I don't know. Trevor Lawrence has been steadily declining. I mean, he shows
Give me the
flashes.
Panthers.
Yeah, let's take the Panthers.
I'm gonna go with the Jags.
All
Hot
right,
idea.
all right. In division, Bengals Browns matchup.
Bengals
Easy Bengals pick. Browns
by a
are
million.
terrible. Browns are awful. One of the worst teams in sports, and not just football, all of sports.
With the Bengals, I actually think you could confidently start T, Jamar, Burrow, and Brown. You could start their entire offense. They're
I
all gonna put
agree.
up.
Don't pick up their defense or their kicker.
My start, and this is my sleeper start pick for this, Jerome Ford,
Hmm.
because
Yeah, for the
the
first
the
like what,
the
like three,
Bengals
two.
defense
Well, I
is
don't
so
know.
shit, man.
They
And he's
still
gonna
haven't
catch a lot
signed
of balls out of the
Quinshon
backfield.
Judkins, correct?
Well, Quinshon Judkins is going through legal issues. But the thing with Joe Flacco starting at QB, he loves the quick passes. He loves the check downs. Jerome
Hmm.
Ford is going to catch at least 4 passes out of the backfield, and he's going to have a
I
bunch
think
of
Cedric
carries.
Tillman might have a decent year. I mean, he's
Yeah,
their wide receiver too now.
I'm actually kind of high on Browns receivers this year. If Flacco stays,
Yeah, I'm
He's
I
with
think
you.
proven it in the past that he's
Jerry
done well,
Judy's a
but he
good start.
also is the only other quarterback other than our quarterback over 40 that's starting. So
Jerry Judy showed up last year.
Hmm.
yeah, he
And
did.
I
He
don't
did.
think it's gonna change. I
I
think he'll
don't
be
think it's gonna
serviceable.
matter.
I agree.
I don't think they're good enough to
Browns,
where it matters. I know the Bengals defense stinks, but the Browns won't put up more than 17. So I
The
think the Bengals
reason
are gonna win.
I'm high on Jerry Judy, at least these first 3 weeks. The Browns are going to be playing from behind. Their team is terrible. So I just think we're going to see a lot of Flacco to Judy, Flacco to Njoku. They're
Yeah.
both.
so is
This is a good game for
Judy a
offensive
start?
players.
Yeah, I think the
Yes.
over as well. I think the over is a good bet, and I'd take the Bengals to cover five and a
I
half.
like Jerome Ford, man. Watch out for Jerome Ford this weekend. And I really like Dylan Sampson. I think he's
Mhm.
going to end up being the main. He's going to get all the load by the end of the season, the
That'd be
Yeah.
majority of the
interesting.
load.
His only
I
hurdle is
really like
Jerome
him.
Ford, who's just an average
I
running
mean,
back. He's
Judkins,
fine.
Kyle, he
Still
exists. He
good.
will get signed eventually.
Hmm.
Kim Jong Judkins.
Yeah.
We had
All
a
right.
whole Judkins episode. Can't
Yeah, we
believe
did.
that.
We did. All right. Buccaneers,
Kim
Falcons.
Jong. Buccaneers by
Fun
a
Penix.
game.
million.
Penix versus Baker.
Buccaneers by a million.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think they're a sleepy Super Bowl contender this year, the Buccaneers, man.
Yeah. They're a good
And
There were
team.
weeks where they had the
I
best
don't know
offense
how
last
good
year.
their defense is consistently. I know they have Winfield in the secondary. I know of like Zion McCollum in the secondary, but I don't know. I don't know how consistent it is. I know
They
that
still
they
have
have
some of
like
those
probably
Super
the
Bowl
best
winning
receiver
guys.
room in the league with Godwin and Mike Evans and Ekbuka.
Yeah, it's either
easily.
them or the Bengals.
I don't
And the
know. Rams is
Falcons are
pretty deep.
exciting, and I think they're gonna beat up on some teams this year that like are in their division that they are better than. Like I think they'll beat up on the Panthers. I think they'll beat up on the Saints.
Oh, easily. Those,
They'll get
yeah,
some good wins, but I just think that the Buccaneers are on a whole different level offensively than a lot of
absolutely.
teams in the league.
Big year
And
for
now
Bucky Irving. I think Bucky Irving's gonna have a feast this weekend. I
Baker
think
Mayfield's
Ekbuka is gonna do
he's
great this
he's the
weekend.
truth.
Evans. I would also start Bijan, Mooney in London. Fuck Kyle
I would
Pitts.
start Baker if you had to as well.
Yeah, Baker for sure. For sure,
I
start
wouldn't
Baker.
start Penix. He's definitely a bench.
For now, who knows? We'll
I'd
see.
start Kyle Pitts this week.
Never. Would not do
I'm
that.
just kidding. No,
Yeah.
I would.
Tampa Bay is only a 1.5 point favorite. I would hammer that. I'd take that spread easy.
Your starts are Bijan, Baker,
All the
London.
guys you drafted that are
Yeah,
your starters, I would
yeah.
start. That's been every single.
Simple.
I mean,
Yeah.
almost. We've got some flex considerations in there.
Tyler Algier, if they're really
If
getting.
you're really scraping the
I mean,
bottom of the barrel in week
I
one,
like
the
Darnell
injury
Mooney.
bug
He had
hit
a
your
good
team,
year.
and you're just like, gotta
Darnell
start
Mooney had a good
Algier.
year last year. Um,
Let's
49ers, Seahawks.
uh
Hmm.
49ers
Who
Seahawks.
you starting?
This is
'49ers.
Pearsall.
Yeah, this is
I ain't
actually one where
starting
some
them.
debate would come in.
I
Yeah,
ain't starting them because the Seahawks, their only
they got a good
good thing
secondary.
about
They
them
got
is their
Woolen and
secondary.
Witherspoon.
I think you could start Pearsall though, if you had to.
If you
I don't
had
know
to,
how you drafted so badly.
Kittle is probably. I like Kittle.
Hot take here. I'd
McCaffrey's
start
gonna.
Christian McCaffrey.
Oh wow.
Think
Yeah,
he's a
I don't know.
lock?
I hope he doesn't get hurt right away again. That'd be unfortunate. But yeah, I don't know. Seattle. I think bench Cooper Cup for this week maybe. I don't know what he's gonna do with Darnold. JSN. We'll see if he has the same level of production that he had with Geno. I hope he does because he's on a couple of my fantasy teams. And
I
I
think
don't know.
JSN, this is a tough
Darnold
matchup.
was a good fantasy quarterback last year for the Vikings. He might be again. Who knows?
Yeah, you start JSN, but we don't know if that new quarterback's gonna like if they're gonna gel right away.
Exactly.
Yeah, the I think the most confident start you have is Kenneth Walker and CMC, your running backs.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And Kittle. I like
Kenneth
Kittle.
Walker's going to be good this year.
Kittle.
I'm high on Kenneth Walker as well.
Keep an eye on Charbonnet as well.
Just in
Walker has
case, yeah.
injury history.
Yeah.
Okay, next game. What do we have here? I'm gonna see if we're looking at the same list or not.
All right. We got Titans Broncos.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, dude. That sucks. Tony Pollard, I guess.
I'd take the Broncos. They're an 8. This is the biggest spread of week one. It's 8.5. Broncos are favored. They must
Really?
think Cam Ward is bad, and the Titans are just not good as a team, regardless. So
Well, I
I
think
would
it's
take
more the
Denver.
Broncos defense is pretty
Broncos defense is
nasty.
pretty great. Yeah, they got a lot of free agency pickups with Greenlaw and Hufanga, and
Sertan will
you
be
got
on
like
Ridley.
Zach Allen.
What
I
I am
Yeah,
most excited about this game, though, is to see how the Broncos running back room kind of shapes out. Because I think RJ Harvey, like, I don't know, I think they're going to have some design plays for him in there. But
Mhm.
I'm just interested to see how they're balancing J.K. Dobbins and RJ Harvey and some of the other guys they got in there. I think that's like the biggest thing to watch out for. I
Evan
think
Ingram might be a play.
I'd take the 8.5 spread all day in that game for
Yeah,
the
Evan
fucking.
Ingram might be a play. I think he's gonna have a good year with Bo Nix.
If you think back to last year when Dobbins was on the Chargers, he was more than a serviceable running back in fantasy.
At least like the first eight
Yeah,
weeks, he was like
Yeah,
getting like 15 a game.
I actually think that's if I had to play a Broncos running back, it would be Dobbins.
Yeah, I agree. I would start Dobbins over Harvey at least week one for sure.
yeah.
I
And
I'm
then
don't
just
for the
trust
excited to
their
see
Titans,
how
for
receivers.
the
how
Titans,
how
I'd say Ridley and Pollard, but they're both not great in
they're
my
gonna get stuffed. I mean,
Ridley's gonna get covered.
Pollard Pollard is gonna probably have 20 rushing
Tyler
attempts and
Lockett
a
might have a
touchdown.
sneaky good game.
hmm
Could
Tyler
see that
Lockett
happening.
shows up to work, man. That's like
I
his
don't think that
definition.
Cam Ward's going to threaten the Broncos with that defense, though, overall.
So Pollard, I am not too high on Sutton. Bo Nix could be a fantasy start.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
take.
Easily. I like Bo
Sutton's a
Nix.
starter, but he's like flex, more leading towards a flex, I would say.
This week, I would not advise playing him with. Oh wait, sorry, I'm all mixed up. I thought Sertan would be on Sutton. Um, no, who do the Titans have as
Sneed.
a quarterback?
Calvin Ridley.
That's a good corner right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Probably
trusting receivers in this
cornerbacks.
game.
Yeah, I agree.
I would trust.
I think it's going to be an Evan Ingram game. I think they're going to run the ball a lot from Denver. I think probably 15 carries for Dobbins, maybe 10 for Harvey, and they're just going to win easily, probably. I don't think Cam Ward's going to be a threat. All
They're going
right.
to be running in the second.
Yeah. Lions Packers. That's going to be a good game.
That's gonna be a
Obviously, they
really
just
good
got
game.
Micah Parsons. Lions already have a great defense when they're healthy with Aiden Hutchinson and DJ Reed and Kirby Joseph, all those guys. So I don't know. What do you guys think?
Here's
Well,
one. I would probably sit Montgomery this week. I know some people are probably playing him in your
Aaron, I think, is
RB2.
starting him in a league or two.
I'm taking him. I'm
Hmm.
taking him this week because they just got rid of Kenny Clark, and they're gonna just without their new coordinators and stuff, they're gonna be pounding the rock. Like they're gonna be running the shit out of the ball. Like it's like
They do
with
have new
both guys.
coordinators.
Montgomery
They
was
have new
totally viable
coordinators for
last year,
both.
but he was like a touchdowns guy. That's just what I'm worried about.
He was a touchdowns guy. He did get a lot of goal line work. You
And the
have
Yeah,
to
but
give
Packers
him
are
that.
an all right defensive unit.
they just got rid of their best run stopping D tackle
Yeah,
They
you're
did
a
right.
just add
week
Micah
before.
Parsons
Yeah,
though.
Micah Parsons is
Yeah, but he's an
everywhere.
edge rusher. So
Mhm.
especially with that, you're not gonna trust. And with I think that the Lions had some turnover on their line.
True that.
I
They're a
think
little
they're
weaker than they were last year.
I think it's
Yeah, they
probably
don't have Zadarius Smith
I think they want to
anymore,
run the ball. I think they're
but
gonna
they
want
have
to run the
Hutchinson
ball.
back from injury. So
I am starting in a league. I'm starting David
Green Bay is a
Montgomery
two
over
point
Isaiah
favorite.
Pacheco, if
Green
that
Bay is a
makes you
2 point
feel some
favorite.
type of way.
I would probably
That's
take the
definitely a chippy
Lions.
start.
I'd take
I'm
the
taking the
Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, Green Bay's a 2 point favorite. Give me Detroit plus the two, and then I'd probably take over 47 as well.
Shootout, you think?
Yeah. I mean
Um,
it's JMO Gibbs, fucking Amon Ra versus and like Matthew Golden, Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, Josh Jacobs. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I know the defenses are great, but I think it's just gonna be more volatile plays because of it.
yeah, you got a lot of guys that are liable to take it like 50 yards to the house, like J-Mo.
Or like a
Jaden Reed's a
strip
big
sack
play
or
guy.
interception being caused by that type of thing. Like, yeah,
You
I
know,
think it's gonna be a fun game. That's a 425 game.
Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Who do you guys have winning it?
then oh shoot, Detroit, man.
Yeah, give
Denver.
me Detroit. I agree.
Give me the
I think
Broncos.
Detroit's gonna win.
All right.
It's gonna be
There's a
yeah.
lot of hype about the Packers right now, and I'm buying some of it, but I'm not buying all of it because their secondary isn't great.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They just got rid of Jair Alexander and Stokes.
Yeah.
That's not really great. But
I'd be
Do they have
careful.
Xavier McKinney now?
Packers do.
Yeah, they have Xavier McKinney, which
Yeah.
is good. He's good.
Yeah, he's a
But
good safety.
Just a closing word on this. I'd be careful starting your Packers wide receivers. That's another
Oh
room
yeah,
if
definitely.
you're not really sure.
Definitely. I'd say start either JMO or Amon Ra for receivers in that game. And then
Hmm.
I mean
Matthew
you
Golden,
can you
maybe.
can I think wait to see how it shakes out week one. I wouldn't.
Aiden Reed's hurt too, right? Pretty sure he's
Yeah,
hurt.
I don't know if he's
Yeah.
I
questionable.
think
He's
so.
questionable. Him and Dobbs are questionable. All right. Texans Rams.
Ooh. I don't know. Not really exciting game from a fantasy standpoint, if you
I mean
ask
it
me.
could be. Nico Collins is a good player. Uh Puka Nakua, Kyron Williams, Devontae Adams, you know, some stuff could happen.
I
I don't
think
know how good the Rams defense is anymore, to be honest, but the
it's really good.
Rams are 4 point favorites.
Yeah, I
So
was gonna say.
I
I would take
just
the
think
Rams
with
in
this
that game.
game,
in LA.
QBs are gonna be holding back. Like I see everywhere people are not high on Stroud in like the
Mm.
community.
I think
I
he's gonna do okay. I think he'll have
yeah,
an okay year. I don't think he's gonna be bad. He reminds me
Yeah,
of like
it'll
a
suck.
Dalton kind of thing.
if I'm listening to what I'm being told, though, like everyone's like, "Oh, Stroud's just not gonna be as good as he was his rookie year." I think the Texans will be an all right team, though.
Yeah, but they don't have.
They'll be fine.
So they got Higgins, Kirk, and Collins at wide receiver right now. So no Dell. He's hurt. He's gonna be out like most of the season, if not all of the season. But I give me the
Shame.
Texans plus four. Younger team. I know that the defense on the Rams is allegedly good. I don't know that many
They're gonna
people on other than
start
Jared
Nico
Verse. I know
Collins.
Jared Verse, but I know that they got a good pass rush at the Texans with that two-headed monster down there. I think Texans will cover. I'd start Collins. I'd start probably nobody else on the Texans though.
Good takes
I,
all around. Astute
I'll,
ball knowledge.
yeah. Yeah, I'll take the Rams in that game. I just think that Devontae Adams is a massive upgrade as your wide receiver because Cooper Cup really digressed last year,
He did, and injuries
and
had the part to do with that, but he did.
injuries had a part to do with it. But at the same time, Devontae Adams is just such a great red zone target that,
Hmm.
and Kyron Williams is such a beast of a running back, man. I really like Kyron Williams in this game. Maybe actually, maybe not in this game, but I really like Kyron Williams because the Texans defense is legit.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
I
and they
just
got
think
Stingley
that
in the corner. I forgot about him.
I
Good
just think
play.
Yeah,
that
that's gonna be
that
Puka's
threat
shadow.
of Puka and Devontae Adams, it's just I don't know. That's just
Yeah,
nasty.
that's an elite receiving core. You're right. I think it'll
Hard
be
to
a good
load that
game. I
box.
think it'll
Hard to
be a
I
good
load that
just
game. I
box.
think it'll be on the shoulders of Stafford throughout that season to stay healthy and keep that team up.
I think
that's what I
four
was
is a
gonna
little
bring up.
crazy. I think like -4 is a little crazy because they still have Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson on their
That's what
D
I'm
line,
saying. Yeah.
which is great. But I don't know. I take the Rams money line.
What
I
do you think,
wouldn't take
Kyle?
a specific.
That one's too close to call for me. If I had to guess the Rams, they seem to have the more potent offense.
You take
I
them
was gonna
covering
say
four?
earlier. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say earlier though. I keep hearing whispers that like Stafford has a back injury
Yeah,
and
I heard that
this
as
and
well.
that, and he's old.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how their season's gonna go. I think
Yeah,
it's too early to tell. Does he have
I
juice in
agree.
the tank? Who knows?
All right.
Um,
The
yeah.
Sunday night game,
I think it'll be.
Ravens
I think it'll be fun.
Bills. I think it will be a good game too. Yeah. Ravens Bills.
You're starting Lamar, you're starting Derrick Henry, starting Josh Allen. This one's pretty cut
I
and
would keep
dry.
Zay Flowers on the bench.
I
I don't
never
like him.
trust a Ravens
I
receiver.
don't like him. I'd maybe start Mark Andrews if he's your starting tight end, but because I think he's gonna have some sort of a bounce back year. I think he'll get a good amount of targets.
Start Isaiah Likely. He went off in week 1 versus the
He
Chiefs.
did. He did. He had like 20 points, and then everybody added him, and he really didn't do anything that big after that. But
That's like 2018 TJ Hawkinson, week one, Detroit Lions. That's vaulted
So
fantasy ball
whoever wins this
knowledge.
game, I feel like is gonna go to the Super Bowl.
that's an interesting take.
Hmm. So like
Baltimore
set the
is 2-point
precedence.
favorites. For the
Isn't it? Is
Bills,
it
Ooh.
in Buffalo?
I think for the Bills, the only starts are Josh and James Cook. Khalil Shakir is like a flex consideration, but that's it.
Hmm. Or Coleman, I
It's
guess.
in
I'm
Buffalo,
staying
yeah.
away
It's
from
in
those
Buffalo,
guys.
and the Ravens are 2-point favorites.
It's in Buffalo.
It's in Buffalo.
Shit, give me the fucking Buffalo Bills
That's
minus
what
Me
I'm
too, man.
saying,
plus
man.
two,
Give me
man.
the Bills.
Give me the
The
Bills.
Ravens never start out like super great.
Nothing would make me happier seeing the Ravens go to 0-1
Eating
right away.
shit.
And I feel like it
Eating a
happens a lot.
fucking
I feel like they
Josh
usually
Allen
do.
knuckle sandwich.
Yeah. Give me the MVP, Josh Allen.
Hmm. Dude, this is the quarterback matchup of like the
It's gonna be a
century.
great game, and I'm sorry you guys are neither of you are gonna be able to watch it.
What's this, the Sunday night game? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll fucking watch
I'll
it
find
later.
a way to
Whatever.
watch it, Case.
I'll be
Shout
watching
out the
it. Like,
TV app. Be like,
uh,
Aaron, you like put your phone down on the conveyor belt. It's like, woo.
Dude,
maybe.
Stream East is gone though. I
I
don't really
know.
know what I'm gonna
There's a
have to
couple
do to
more
watch this.
redacted sites that we know of, so we'll be all right.
I
Well,
don't
if
know of any
Pornhub
streaming
works, then I
websites.
should be
Aaron's
able
got
to
the
watch
TV app. You
some
got to get the
fucking
TV app.
football.
All right, the final game of week one, Vikings Bears.
Yuck.
Vikings and the Bears. I think it's gonna be a better game.
Give me the Luther 3.
Okay, you said it. I was thinking it. Luther 3.
Fuck that guy. He's
Yeah,
so.
probably Luther 3 game. He's
I think
probably
it's
going to
gonna
take
be
over.
a big. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I
Give me
agree.
the
I think the Bears
Bears.
win as well. I know the Vikings have a better defense overall, I think, but give me the Bears. I don't care. Their receiver core is extremely deep. They got two good tight ends. They got a good running back. Caleb Williams just has to not be retarded. They
He's
invested
gonna have
so
a.
much money in that O-line this offseason. He just has to not be retarded.
He's gonna be good this year. Mark my
Man,
words.
give me
They
the
have a very
Vikings.
good O-line now.
The Bears,
Vikings,
they always win the offseason,
I don't
man. They're
believe in
always like,
JJ
"Oh, it's the
McCarthy
Bears."
and
That's
Justin
true.
Jefferson is Not 100% healthy. He's like 85%, 90%, and
Jordan
they don't have
Addison
Jordan
suspension.
Addison, so it's just going to be old man Thielen out there with him who can do
Mm.
things, but he's not. He doesn't have the step he once had. Plus,
DeAndre
I
Swift is
doubt
so
JJ
shit.
McCarthy's even going to throw him the ball.
Oh, dude, he is. Adam Thielen. That's
TJ
actually my
McCarthy
sleeper of the week.
sucks, dude. He was shit for the Michigan.
He
He
didn't
was
show me
shit for
anything
Michigan.
when he got drafted. Like I didn't even think he was a first round pick. It just didn't make
Yeah.
sense to me that he would
There
go
was a
that
lot
high.
of Blake Corum when he was playing
There
in
was a
college.
ton of
That's
Blake
right.
Corum. That team kind of
Mostly
got
Blake
carried
Corum.
by Blake Corum.
Dude,
Yeah.
plus the
Steelers
Vikings
should go
just
get
picked
him.
up Javon
Vikings
Hargrave.
Vikings are 2 point favorites. Give me the Bears +2.
They picked up Javon Hargrave and I think
He's washed.
maybe Grady Jarrett. But still, those are two brick shithouses stuffing the run up front for the Vikings. You
And they
know.
got Van
Give me
Ginkel.
the
Is
Bears.
that his
Oh, they
name?
got Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel can get after him.
Give me the Bears.
But
Van Ginkel's corn
I'm still
fed.
taking the Bears, dude. I think that DJ Moore is gonna break loose, get some fucking touchdowns. Colston Loveland, he's a big ass target out there.
You're looking at Cole Kmet. You're looking at Rome Odunze.
Romo Dunze is gonna finally get the love he deserves. I think Caleb Williams needs to not be retarded, and the Bears can have a good season. I don't think that they're
That's what I was
there
saying.
yet,
Yeah,
but
I
if
might
he's
have to do
not
some scouting
retarded,
work. Did he paint his nails for this game? Because like,
probably.
I
Fruit
think that
fruit
he
bag.
actually got his asshole waxed for this game.
hmm.
And I
Hmm.
think
I mean,
that
that's
was
gonna
what
make
they're
him more
saying from
explosive
camp.
out of the back. If he has to scramble, there's not gonna be any
Explosive out of the
friction.
backfield.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any friction between the cheeks, and he can just slip out.
Slip
Did
out
he
of
go
there
back to school during the
right
off
right,
season and
right
finish
between
his
his
art
legs.
degree?
He strikes me as like a poli sci dude. I don't know why.
I want
Yeah,
to know what makes you tick.
I think he just got
Philosophy
his
major Caleb Williams.
I think he got his gender
He's like, I'm a
studies
catcher.
degree from SMHU
Oh,
or
Southern
SHMU.
New Hampshire
Yeah, Southern
University.
New Hampshire U.
Is,
I
is
That's a
think
his mom gonna be in the
That's a
stands? He might
prestigious.
power up. You
His
know?
yeah.
mom's about to fight Jaden Daniels' mom because
I
he
think
has a crush on
he's
Jaden Daniels.
I
Mhm.
think he's gonna start if he's been breastfeeding like the talks are from Kemp,
I've
Caleb
heard
Williams is
that.
gonna be really good this year.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
think if he's getting some of that mother's milk, he'll be right where he's got to be to lead them to
Is he
the
sharing that
seven.
with like his slot guy Luther 3?
Absolutely not.
No. What
Dude,
about DJ
Absolutely
Moore?
not.
What about DJ Moore?
Well,
Maybe
DJ
Rome?
Moore,
Maybe Rome? What about Rome?
I think Luther
Rome,
3 would shoot you if you said that to him.
Rome's
I
been
don't know anything about
harvesting
the guy.
adrenochrome, I hear, in the
Okay,
offseason.
okay. So Rome's tripping ball sack.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, give me the
He's
Bears.
give me the Bears. Adrenochrome,
hmm
breastfed team.
I've heard Odunze's been experimenting with stem cells as well. Like he's gonna come out like the damn
Nice.
Terminator this year.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
All right. Little bonus here. Who do you guys think is going to score the first touchdown of the season tonight?
probably Zeke.
Give me Pickens. Wait, what?
Dude,
Miles
it should
Austin.
if it was Pickens, I'll go ape shit. That'd be so good.
Will Shipley.
There's no chance it's going to be Will Shipley.
I don't know,
Well,
man.
there's
I'm
always a
envisioning
chance.
this drive right
Wait,
now.
if it's Will Shipley, it's going to be the opening kickoff return.
No, they're gonna like get it to like a 6 play red zone drive on the one. The Cowboys keep stuffing him. Saquon needs his break. He needs his
Yeah, he breaks
Gatorade,
his leg or
and they
something.
send Shipley in, and he punches that thing in. Bet on it.
Nah, it's
Shipley.
Mechie, brother. Gonna be Mechie.
I
John
don't think
Mechie
it's
is
too
in
early to give
playing.
up on Mechie. It's
No, it
just
is.
It's too
It
soon
is
to give
too
up on
late.
Mechie.
Cade has been pushing for
It is
Mechie on the
too soon to
Steelers
give up on Mechie.
since I could
It's
remember.
too soon to give up on Andy Isabella, okay?
I was born on December 12th, 2001, and I think I can still remember when John Mechie had a chance to be great for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was like around that time we started
And it
talking
would
about
only be on the
That was
Steelers that
John
he could be
Mechie too.
great.
This is
John
three.
Mechie.
This is three. All right.
Andy Isabella. That's
Yeah.
that's so
All
sleepy.
Will
right.
Shipley.
All
Give me
right.
Dude, he's
Let's.
Will.
he's fast. I
All
don't
right.
know what
We're gonna
happened to that
go.
guy.
All of us are gonna run through the Steelers' schedule, and we're gonna give our record
Oh,
prediction.
I'm gonna run through something.
All right, Kyle. Why
Will
don't you
Shipley's
start us
gonna
off?
run through. Hold on, I gotta pull it up.
If Will Shipley scores
If Will
Steelers
Shipley scores the
schedule.
first touchdown, use promo code
he
Luddy
can
Locks at
he can
Rivers at Bet
bang
Rivers.
my
That's promo code
little
Luddy
brother.
Locks.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet.
He's 19, so it'd be legal.
Let's see here. Sorry. So Jets week 1, I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah.
Seahawks week 2, I'm taking the Seahawks.
Okay.
1-1.
3, I'm taking the Steelers. Then we play the
2-1.
Vikings. I'm taking the Steelers. Playing the
3-1.
Browns. I'm taking the Steelers. Playing the
4-1.
Bengals. I'm taking the Bengals.
4-2.
Yeah.
Then we got a Steelers, Packers. Probably Pack.
4-3.
Then we got the Colts. Take them. Or no, sorry. I'll
What?
take the Steelers against the Colts. Sorry.
5-3.
Steelers, Chargers. Taking the Steelers. This
6-3.
revenge game against the Bengals, we're gonna beat them that time.
7-3.
Bears, we're gonna beat them.
Yeah.
8-3.
Bills, we're gonna lose.
8-4.
Ravens, we're gonna lose.
8-5.
Yeah.
We're gonna beat the Dolphins,
9-5.
and then we're gonna get a 9-6 against the Lions,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then we're gonna beat the Browns and the Ravens to win out.
So
Right.
11-6, you think?
Oh yeah, baby.
All
Great
right.
prediction.
All right.
I agree with Kyle. 11-6. However you
You
slice
don't
it
even
or
want to
dice
go
it.
through it? All righty.
It's our damn year.
All right, I'm gonna go through here. I think that we are.
This is about to be the most fucking
All right, I'll give
what
I'll
is it?
give us
Negative
week 1
fucking
against the
bullshit
Jets.
you've
Negative
ever heard in your
I'll give us
entire
week 1
life.
against the
Let's
Jets.
get. Well, I don't think we're gonna beat the fucking
1-0 against the
Browns.
Jets. Then I think we're gonna lose to Seattle. Be 1-1.
Why do you guys think we're gonna lose to Seattle? They're shit.
I think
I
we're
don't know,
gonna
dude.
lose to the Patriots. I think we'll be 1-2. I think we're gonna beat the Vikings in Dublin. We'll be 2-2. And then I
That
That
think
game's in Dublin. We've
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
that locked
dude, we
Yeah.
should
down.
go. We should go to the
we
Dublin
cannot
game.
afford the Gin Tuesday budget cannot unless this episode goes nuclear. We cannot afford to go to
We're gonna
Dublin.
afford
Smash
it.
that like button and get us to
Maybe
Dublin.
fucking
2-2,
I was
8
looking at
and 9.
Kyle's face.
8-9.
Eight
We're gonna
and
be
nine.
8-9.
Yeah. In
What?
your dreams, pal. Here's the
I want
deal.
you. I want you
think
to
we're
think
gonna.
about a
I think
time
we're
when
gonna
the
go
Steelers
daddy
weren't
on the Baltimore
500.
Ravens again this year and beat them both times, and
Sweep
then
'em.
we're gonna lose to like the Bears. That's how it's gonna go.
Well, I could see us
gonna
losing
go
to the
10
Bears,
and
but I
6,
didn't think
10
so.
and
I had
7 or
us
whatever.
beating the Bears, but yeah, I think 8
No,
and
I
9
think
is
we're
pretty
gonna lose to the
realistic.
Bears, and we're gonna fucking daddy up on the Ravens. I think
Don't
that's
say
I'm-
daddy
I'm
up on the
I'm sorry
Ravens
for
ever
that.
again.
We're gonna up on
We're
our
gonna have
goddamn
Derrick
fuck are
Henry
you
and
eating?
Lamar chained up in the front yard, man. They're
What?
cooked.
Goddamn right.
What?
It's an
Fine, I'll go through
expression.
it. I'll go through
No,
it.
it's not.
Okay, we're beating the Jets. We're beating the Seahawks. We're beating the Patriots. We're beating the Vikings. We're going 4-0 to start. We're beating the Browns 5-0 to start. Losing to the Bengals 5-1. Losing to the Packers 5-2. Beating the Colts 6-2. We'll lose to the Chargers 6-3. We'll beat the Bengals 7-3. We'll lose to the Bears 7-4. We'll lose to the Bills 7-5. Beat the Ravens 8-5. Beat the Dolphins 9-5. Lose to the Lions
We're approaching this
9-6.
11-6. I predicted.
Beat the Browns. Beat the Ravens 11-6.
It's just if you're a football fan, you know we're gonna be 11-6. I think everyone around the league knows that we're gonna be 11-6.
No, it doesn't matter who our quarterback is. It really does not. We could go 3-out on every drive for the rest of the season, and we'll still have a record above 500.
Damn
That's just
straight.
delusion.
It's just the fact of the matter. It's just
Yeah,
what's
you may
happened
call
to
it
us.
delusion, but
What do you
I
mean
call it
delusion?
fact.
It's what's been happening.
I'm starting to think this guy doesn't like the Steelers.
He just said we could go 3-out on every drive and make the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, it's just
No, I didn't
not
say
gonna
make
happen.
playoffs. I said go above 500.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, I'd love to go above 500. Ideally, I would love to have a winning record.
Maybe we throw a couple
What kind of
touchdowns
question
in
is
there.
that? Okay.
Yeah, fuck that. That's
I'll
just
simmer
not gonna
down.
happen.
Cade, would you rather us win 9 games or 3 games?
Yeah, dude, but the draft is
Understandable.
just a draft. I mean, you're taking a gamble on these picks.
Don't care.
I understand. I
Well,
understand.
Because if you win 3 games, then there's a lot of changes
I know
at
you
every
say
level of
that.
a
I
team.
know you say that, but then I know that on game day you get your war face on and you want to see the Steelers win. I know
I
you
think we'd
say you
find.
want
I
to have
think
to,
we'd replace
you
our
know?
coordinators and maybe Tomlin if we had a 3-win season, and that's probably good for the team. So
I don't know.
I don't care.
I just like to see the Steelers
I
win
don't
games.
care.
I mean, just at like a basic level.
I don't care. I'm gonna eat my fucking pizza rolls. We're winning the Super Bowl. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I
there's a
don't know.
lot of
Eight and
fans
nine.
that think that
Eight and
way.
nine is almost 500, Aaron. So I'm close to you what you think. It's just I think we're gonna be 1 game under. I think Tomlin's finally gonna do it.
Eh,
All right.
maybe.
I don't think you're right.
If
I
we
think
add
They're
he
gonna go
another
loves
11 and
receiver, I could
6.
see
I
us
think he
doing better.
loves daddying up on the division. He loves being
I
big
think
daddy
if
in the
we
division more than
somehow add
anything else.
another receiver before the trade deadline, then we could be better than 8 and 9.
Tomlin's home, Baltimore, and you've been
Dude,
bad.
he's Lamar Jackson's daddy most of the time. Not the playoff game last year, but he's literally
Not in the
Lamar
playoff
Jackson's
game last
father.
year. Yeah, I don't know.
Thus far,
I honestly just want him. I just want to beat the Jets and the Packers.
we
And
ain't
I
beating the
guess our division.
Packers.
Probably not. No.
Packers are a
Aaron
good
Rodgers
team.
might get killed by Micah Parsons, so
They don't have beef.
it'd be
Micah
a
just
fitting
got
way to
there.
go. Doesn't matter. He's just a menace.
That's
Aaron
true.
Rodgers also can't move. He can't get out of the way.
There was a
It's like a
great
man
Micah
crossing the
Parsons
train
tweet.
tracks on a walker, and a train just.
Miles Garrett goes home and gets a manicure after the games. He's not tough.
Yeah,
Just
Miles
my take.
Garrett.
yeah,
Miles Garrett just is. He's probably the third best edge rusher in the league.
yeah. He's
Actually, I can
probably the
shame the
fifth
guy for
best.
taking care of his toenails. I
He's
mean,
probably like the
good for him.
seventh best.
I got I got fugly nails, man. I wish I could get a manicure every day or pedicure, whatever it is.
I could use one. I'm gonna be
I could
honest.
use
I could
one.
use one.
I think
Mine
I'm
aren't
starting
too
to get a
bad.
dead toenail on my foot.
Mm.
You
Dude,
Yeah,
you gotta
know,
get in there with the
turf
pliers
toe,
and
little
pull
turf
that thing
toe.
out.
yeah. I don't know. Do your toenails regrow if you pull them off?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it just takes a long time.
And that's the
It
same
like
for like regular
emerges
nails.
from the toe. It's very
Isn't it
weird.
like the same? It's like keratin. What's your hair made out
Um,
of? It's
keratin,
Yeah,
keratin.
keratin. Yeah, isn't it the same thing as like your
Mike
hair?
Tomlin's like that pinky toenail. We growing back.
Yeah, I believe so. I
Mm.
believe so. We growing back.
I'm excited for the season. What's your guys' Super Bowl predictions?
Hmm.
Up, Bills
Wouldn't it
Eagles.
Lions, Bills? That'd be
I
cool
like
Super
that.
Bowl,
That's a
dude.
good one.
I like a Lions. Give me the Bucks Ravens. I just think that'd be fun. Bucks
Ooh.
Ravens.
I don't know if the Lions will
That
have the
seems
success they had
realistic.
last year. I just want it to happen.
Yeah,
Bucks
I
Ravens
mean,
would be
I think
fun.
they'll be good. Their defense is healthy again. In the playoffs last season, the Lions' defense was banged up.
True that. And they've got, if we're ranking offenses in this league, I might put the Lions top three. I think they're probably the third best.
Overall.
Eagles might be top two.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the Eagles. I don't know, dude. I
I don't
wasn't.
know. What would you put above that?
The Eagles offense.
Yeah, what would you put above that?
Maybe the Bengals is what I was thinking.
Yeah, I would say Bengals just in terms of
I
offense.
guess, but they don't
They
win.
might have yeah, well, they have a whole, if their defense is top 15, they'll be in the playoffs and could compete for a Super Bowl.
You think
Hot
that's gonna
take.
happen this year?
No, I think their defense is dog shit.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
they're
name one
screwed.
player in their secondary.
Dax Hill, they have good secondary. They just play in zone and they're just not meant to play zone. They're meant to play man. They have like
Yeah.
Dax Hill, DJ, fucking, I don't know, some fucking faggot DJ from Michigan or something.
I
All
haven't
right.
heard of those guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cam Taylor, Brett,
I think the Ravens
I
will win
have heard of
the
him.
division.
Yeah,
Geno
Ravens probably.
Stone.
That just makes us be. Yeah, I don't think no. They got a great offense, bad defense. It's not going to work
If
out.
their defense plays at least top 15 in the league, they'll be in the playoffs and they'll be. You don't want to see Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown in the playoffs. That's
Yeah.
Nightmare fuel.
terrifying. Mike
So
Gesicki.
is that that'll be your sleeper team for the playoffs?
Oh, if they get
Oh,
there,
my
they're gonna
sleeper
do
team
good.
for the playoffs is the Steelers, dude. Do not let us get in there.
Don't